Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotimus with another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Generations Platinum Edition of the Seeker Squadron. Basically, we have a reissue of the Coneheads, featuring Ramjet, Thrust, and Dirge. As you can see for the package, you got a really cool image here of the three of them, as well as the Transformers Generation logo and text right there on the side. Then on the bottom, it says Platinum Edition. The sides don't really have anything, but as you can see, it's a very thin box. And then you come around here to the back of the package, and you have the figures, and it shows that they transform in 7 steps, which, whatever. Also available, you do have the Insecticons, which I didn't pick up because I got the Toys R Us exclusive ones like years ago. And they feature like little Energon cubes. But here we have Dirge, Thrust, and Ramjet, and it says to overrun their enemies, the Decepticons create the Seekers, cloned jet troopers designed for maximum destruction. These guys really don't destroy too much. And then you come around here to the front, you open it up just like so, and then you got a little bit of a read-up that says Seeker drones are the front line of any battle. The scrap heap is piled high with the armor of Seekers courageous enough to draw enemy fire and unlucky enough to get blasted by it. Warriors like Dirge, Thrust, and Ramjet have managed to not only avoid becoming cannon fodder, but have distinguished themselves with great feats in battle. The Fear as his most powerful weapon. Thrust has rockets that rocket him into battle with loud engines, and it says Ramjet demolishes enemy targets with head-on collisions. Stupid. And then you come around here and you can see you got an open window package with all 3 of them in their jet modes. Now the Coneheads were G1 figures that I never had, so I was really excited when this was announced. I just had to find a place to get it. And luckily, Big Bad Toy Store decided to stock it. So without further ado, let's get these guys open and see how cool they actually are. Alright guys, so here we have Dirge, Ramjet, and Thrust open up and out of their packaging. And if you guys have had a problem with, the repaints and the retools of the Combiner War figures, guess what? It started a long time ago. So if you got a problem with it, take it up with someone else, because the whole concept of repaints has been around forever when it comes to Hasbro. Starting off here with Dirge, as you can see, you take the wings off, and oh look! What does that look like? It looks like the G1 Starscream, or Thundercracker, or Skywarp. And they just gave it new wings, and that's it. Well, they gave it different weapons and things too, and different stickers, but really, that's about it. But you can see real cool looking jet. It is, like I said, just a repaint and a slight retool, and by that I mean these wings. This Encore Edition comes with a whole bunch of stickers, which is really fun for me to put those on. I actually really like doing it. Now, some people would prefer if those were actually printed. I probably wouldn't mind that, but I do like being able to put the stickers on. Sometimes Hasbro stickers are not very good and they come off, but these seem to be sticking on there pretty good. You got the rub symbol right there, which you rub it and it changes colors and it reveals that he's a Decepticon. And that was originally put on there to denote that this was a real Transformer and not a knockoff or a GoBot or anything like that. But overall, I mean, Dirge is a pretty cool looking jet. You do have the different wings. All of them have completely different wing designs, which is very cool. There is a little bit of parts forming, I guess. You have to take these wings off, and for the transformation, you're going to rotate this down. This section here comes off. Oh, look, parts forming. Take these, fold this down, bring this around, and again, it's looking very similar, because look, you go like this, and you got Thundercracker, and they said, hey, guess what? If we go like that, he's got a cone head. Yeah, let's do that. So that's how you make it as a cone head. Now this wheel, it doesn't have a specific place, but I like taking it, putting it in there, and closing that, stays in there very nicely. Then you take these little wing guys, and then first we're going to stand him right there. We're going to take these off, because these are going to become his little arm cannons. And then you take this, and you can put it like, you can put it like this if you want. Some people like doing that where the Decepticon logo is there. That doesn't bother me. You just put that in there, kind of angle it on the back, because the arms kind of get in the way of things. So put that right there, just like so. Then we got a whole bunch of these little guys. We got a bunch of these. You get a total of 6 of them. They're all exactly the same. You just got to find the right arm and then the left arm, and then you just slide that on there, and we slide that on here. Parts forming at its best. So look, repaints, retools, and parts forming was something that existed way back in the day. So we can't complain about it now because it's always been around. Then you stick that on there, and then you stick that on there, and boom, you got Dirge. Now, for his articulation and all of their articulation, the arms just move up and down. You can kind of move it in and out just as part of the transformation, but that's it. That's all you got foot articulation. So Transformers have come such a long way that it's really ridiculous that we complain about how they are now. We're just spoiled. That's all it is. Now, for Ramjet, you can see a little bit more of a cool looking design. These little bits right here actually plug on there, but basically the exact same body again, and then the wings are just different. You got the same wheel right here. This actually has die cast in the actual wheel. The tires down here have it, and then the upper body section here, you can see this whole black section right here is all die cast. Same with that, all the black around his chest is all metal. So again, we're going to take these off, just like so. Boom, boom, boom. They all transform the exact same way. The stickers give a little bit different of a look, but again, we rotate this around, and look, yeah, Hasbro. Oh, look, it's one figure, and ooh, it's another figure. It's so funny. So just take that, stick that on there like a so. Then we take these guys off, take these guys off. And again, you can position this however you really want to. These actually, you can take these off and you can plug those in right there if you're so inclined. Although that kind of makes it, maybe it goes, I mean, when you go like that, it actually makes it look like it sticks up a little bit more. So honestly, how's that look? Now we're gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna leave those on here. We're gonna keep it simple for me so that I don't have to constantly keep swapping these around. So we're just gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna take this and put that there, just like so. So there's that guy, and then you just take, oh well, here we get the arms. Let's see, we got a left arm or hand, or not, I guess you call it a hand. I call it a hand. I don't know what you call it. I probably call it a fist. Then that's a fist. Plug that in like so. And then you take these giant, I mean, these are huge little cigar looking suckers. You just put that right in there, put that in there like so. And again, the same level of articulation. I almost sounded like Sean Long. Articulation right there, moving up and down. It looks really good. You can swivel them in, just like I said, as part of the transformation. It does get a little bit different in terms of the stickers. Like I said, you got the little dots right there on there. That doesn't have dots or anything. But there you have Ramjet. Now for thrust is actually, I kind of like them. One thing I have noticed about these are going to require some tightening because these come off really easy on these figures. But I actually really like the design of this. Now you got the little tail fin things. Again, the main body is all exactly the same, different wings, and then you got the tail fin things. But again, you got the same basic design with the cool new wings, and I actually really like it. And then these guns are all a little bit different as well. They actually are missiles, but they don't have a missile gimmick anymore. That they took that out, and then he comes with a couple extra of these that you can use in here. So it's all personal preference and what you want to design it to look like. So again, we're going to, and again, see, I mean, that's really flimsy in there. It doesn't really stay in there. So I'm going to put some clear nail polish or the Pledge with Future Shine on there, kind of tighten that up, keep it in there real nice and tight. So take all this stuff, parts forming, yeah. Put that down there. Again, yeah, I'm going to leave those right there because those actually stay kind of flush with it, so it doesn't make him a little off balance. Take this, rotate this around, rotate this, and yep, I'm gonna do it. Guess what? Look, hey, we got one figure and we got another figure. Now take the little wheels. Now you can put these any way that you want. You know, that's kind of a little bit loose there, isn't it? Yeah, that's a little bit loose right there. Now you can take this and you can, I mean, I just put it like this because it fits a little bit better. You can put it upside down like that, but I think it fits a little bit better, just like so. And then you take these little wing guys, and again, personal preference on how you want to position these. You can go like that, you can go like that, or like that. I mean, whatever you want to do, right? Whatever you guys, it's your toy. Do whatever you want with it. So I'm just gonna put them like that because it's my toy. So I'm gonna do it like so and get him to stand right there. My rounded table does not want them to stand very good. So put in these fists. We determined that these are called fists. And you can see that they're sculpted in a right and left hand. You got the thumb right there. showing that that's the left side, and then you got the thumb right there, showing that that's the right side. So it makes it pretty simple for peoples such as myself. Then you put that right there, lock that in, and lock that in like so. And again, same articulation. Woo! That's it. G1 toys. Yeah, you gotta love them. But I mean, honestly, I mean, these guys really are very, very cool. I've never, like I said, had them in my collection, so actually having the cone heads is really cool. Now, one thing that I did not do is they do come with another set of stickers that are for the eyes, but I never had luck with the stickers for the eyes staying on them, so I didn't even bother putting those on. But they come with the little gold stickers that you can get on them. But these guys, I mean, it's just, like I said, I never have these in my collection, so it's really fun to finally add them and kind of round those out. Now, I really do wish that, you know, Takara would come around eventually, and yeah, this, I mean, very flimsy in here, and eventually do masterpiece versions of these. I think that would be really cool. A lot of people talk, and I've talked about it before, how we haven't gotten a lot of Decepticons from the original, you know, pre-animated movie sort of lineup. These guys would be great to add to it because they were around before the movie. And I really think that it would just take some minor retooling of that MP11 mold to give this to us. But I would absolutely love official masterpiece versions of these guys. But until then, this is a great set, and if you can find it, I would recommend picking it up, especially if you're a Transformer G1 collector fan. For me, I love getting reissue figures because I love that G1 figures to be pristine, and the only way to kind of ensure that is by buying mint and seal box figures, which gets ridiculously expensive. Getting these figures is actually a really good price. You just gotta find it at the right place to kind of get them from. They are available right now at Big Bad Toy Store. So all you have to do if you want to pick these guys up is click on the link down in the video description. You'll go to BBTS where you can check out availability on these as well as a whole bunch of other Transformer figures. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. So once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. You're